Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. So today, I'm going to report the cultural management practices of Ashuete Bixa Aureliana. So this is the report number 3. So the first one, soil. It is a hardy tree and does not require very fertile soil for its cultivation, and average soil which has moisture retaining capacity is suitable for the cultivation of these crops. Soil which is poor in drainage and has rocks in the subsoil should be avoided. So, dito sa Ashuete is hindi naman talaga totally required na sobrang fertile ng soil mo, no? Kasi makikita natin yung Ashuete is tumutubo naman siya kung saan-saan. Pero, iwasan natin na yung poor yung drainage kasi pangit din yun, diba, sa mga ugat pag sobrang din. And then yung rocks is, yung mabato is pangit din naman for the rooting, no? So mas maganda na kahit hindi fertile yung soil is iwasan natin yung may poor drainage type and then madaming bato. And then for the next one is the climate. Anato is a tropical plant. It can be grown successfully in warm, dry climate. It cannot withstand frost, hence unsuitable for cultivation in the places where frost occurs frequently. So, yung anato, sabi dito is tropical plant. Kaya kung makikita mo, it is very common, no, sa Pilipinas na tumutubo talaga yung Ashuete. And then, dito, grown successfully in warm, dry climate. And then, yung Ashuete is hindi niya kayang tumubo or mag-grow talaga ng maganda dun sa mga frost area. Kasi nga, sabi, is for tropical, talaga siya, tropical plant. And then for propagation, best time for raising the nursery is during April-May months. Yun yung mga anya. Maganda na i-raise mo siya sa nursery is during April and May. The plants can be propagated by seeds or through stem cutting. So, of course, common naman talaga sa mga halaman na by seeds. So, itong Ashuete is by seeds din siya na itanim. And then, pwede din siya through stem cuttings. Seedlings are raised in polythene bags containing a mixture of soil, sand, and manure. Seeds germinate in about 8 to 10 days and only one seedling is grown in such bag. So, pag na-raise mo to sa yung seedling sa polythene bag is kailangan yung mixture ng soil is soil, sand, and manure. So, of course, manure is very important, no, when propagating a crop. And then, yung seeds nitong Ashuete is nag-germinate siya in about 8 to 10 days. And, of course, sa isang bag is isa lang yung pwede mo itanim because itong Ashuete is 3 nga siya, diba? And then, transplanting. Seedlings are transplanted when they are 20 cm tall. And then, ayan, pwede na natin matransplant itong seedling ng tawag dito, Ashuete if 20 cm tall na sila. And then, pits of size 30 cm cube are dug in early March at the spacing of 4.5 meter by 4.5 meter. Yun. They are filled with a mixture before the onset of monsoon. 1-year-old healthy seedlings are planted in the main field at the onset of rains. And then for irrigation, pits are watered immediately after planting. Regular irrigation depending on the climate is necessary for good growth and yield of the crop. So, yung laging pag-irrigate or yung irrigation is depende sa climate. For example, itong area na to is tag-tuyo or tropical nga, may mga ganun. Is madalas talaga yung init. So, it is essential, no, na talaga may irrigation is regularly. But, if doon naman sa area na may laging maulan, ganun, so it is not necessary na regular yung yung sa irrigation. Ayun. Plant protection. Plant is very hardy in nature and is not attacked by any pest or disease of serious nature. So, kung mali naman kasi yung Ashuete, diba, hindi siya yung mahirap alagaan na kailangan ma-maintain mo talaga siya na, ayan, kailangan mag-spray na mga insecticide, herbicide, something ganun. Kasi tree siya, kaya niya mag-withstand. Hindi siya yung mga pinepeste talaga. Hindi siya kadalasan na ina-attack ng mga pest. And then for harvesting and yield, plants start flowering in the first or second year of planting. To encourage good vegetative growth and for better performance of the plantation in subsequent years, flowers are plucked off in the first 2 years. So, yung plant na Ashuete is nag-start siya ng flowering niya for the first and second year of planting. Ayan. 1 to 2 years, no? Napaplanting ng is nag-start na siya mag-bloom ng flower niya. And then para mas maganda yung yung vegetative growth nito and mas maganda yung performance ng tawag dito, aswete is sa mga susunod pang taon na kanyang is yung mga flowers niya is pinaplak na tanggal para sa kada first to 2 years. And then the first crop is obtained after 3 years of planting, and the plants continue to give good economic yield up to 8 to 10 years under good management. So kaya nito mabuhay, no, na mas makaka-give siya for economic yield niya from 8 to 10 years. So ganyan siya, pwede mo siyang mapagkakitaan, magbubunga siya sa loob ng 8 to 10 years. So matagal siya. And then generally the plants flower in the last week of August, and flowering continues up to middle October. Ayan. Yung pag-flower niya daw is from last week of August and sa middle ng October. In about 30 days of flowering, ayan, isang buwan na pagpapamulaklak niya, capsules begin to appear on the trees. Ayan. Sa 30 days ng pagpa-flower ng aswete is yung capsule niya is unti-unti nang lumalabas, no. Makikita mo na kasi 'di ba sa capsules na yun, yung sa fruit pod niya is nandun yung seeds na ginagamit na pangkulay o yung aswete seeds, nandun yun sa loob nun. So on the trees and after 90 days of appearing, the capsules they mature and dry up in January. So ganun nga nangyari kung susundin natin to yung month ng pagtatanim, month ng ganyan is ganyan talagang lalabas. Pero it depends kung anong month nyo siya binuhay. So di ba 30 days siya nagpa-flowering, nagbibigin na nga daw na makita yung pods o yung capsules. And then about 90 days na na pagkakaroon ng pods doon sa puno, yung capsule is sa loob ng 90 days or sabihin natin 3 months, is yung capsule is nagda-dry, nagmamature. So pag na talaga yung bumubuka yun yung capsules niya, yung fruits pods. On maturity, the dried capsules make a rattling sound. Ayan. Kung nakakakita na kayo ng aswete na mature na, pwede yung parang pang ASMR, no? Pwede. Yun, pag dried siya, alam mo yung mga yung mga dahon pag ginanon, ganun yung tunog niya. Ayan, meron siyang rattling sound, nag-create siya ng ganun. Another indication is the formation of crack at the systematic end of the capsule. And then, sa na tayo na sa harvesting, wait. Ayun, sa harvesting na pala tayo. And the dried fruits are kept packed in gunny bags and kept closed for some days. Later, they are taken out and exposed to the sun. Ayun. Inaano muna sila, tinatago dun sa packed in gunny bags or ng ilang araw, and then after nun is exposed din sila sa sun. Seeds are separated from the dried capsules by beating them with sticks. After that, the seeds are sun-dried, clean, and packed in gunny bags before they are marketed. So, yung mga pods kasi is hindi naman siya needed. So, yung need mo lang naman talaga doon kunin is yung seeds. So, hinihiwalay. So, yun yung pag-harvest nung aswete. A 3-year-old plant on average may yield about 0.5 to 10 kilogram of seeds per tree per year. The maximum yield is obtained from 4 to 10 years age plantation. Thereafter, there is a gradual decline in the yield. The maximum yield is obtained from 4 to 10 years. And then after nun is hindi na siya ganun kadami before. Of course, sa una naman talaga is madami-dami pa, pero pag tumatagal na, 'di ba? Kahit paano nagbibigay pa rin siya, pero not that same sa mga unang mga na-harvest yung mga seeds. So, seed yield may be around 250 kg to 500 kg per hectare per year from 4-year-old plantation. So, yun lamang po for the cultural management of aswete. And then for next one naman is yung cultural management practices of pomegranate punica granatum. So, unang-una is preparation of land, soil testing, clearing the land of weeds, and applying organic matter and fertilizer are some common steps for preparing the land in the cultivation of pomegranates. Beds and rows are needed to prepare. Other land preparation is done through plowing, harrowing, and leveling. So, of course, for preparation of land or land preparation for pomegranate, syempre tatanggalin mo yung mga weeds, mag-a-apply ka ng mga organic matter and fertilizer for nutrients na din dun sa pomegranate no, na itatanim. And then, paglagay nun is, of course, ipiprepare mo yung mga beds, rows, kasi diba mga para mas madaling makatanim. Common din naman talaga naggaganyan sa pagtatanim ng crops is common na yan yung pag-prepare ng beds, rows for tataniman. And then, ito, common na din to yung plowing, harrowing, and leveling. So, ganun din sa pomegranate, ginagawa din yun. Lalo-lalo na pag malawakan yung mga areas. Yan, common na common talaga yan. Pomegranate plant spacing. In pomegranate planting 5 to 6 meter of spacing is maintained in northern India. So sa India to, and the plains of the Deccan Plateau. High density planting with a spacing of higher than 5 by 5 is adopted by some farmers that give high yield. So mapapansin natin, sinabi dito sa India kasi itong pomegranate is commonly talaga siya sa India. Sila nga yung major producer, diba? Tsaka consumer ng pomegranate. So ayan, yung spacing is 5 to 6 meter. And then fertilizer management. The dose of fertilizers should be incorporated according to the variety of soil, fertility, and region. So, nakadepende doon kasi minsan fertilize for nitrogen pero hindi naman talaga yun yung need. Nakadepende siya sa soil fertility ng certain area na yun. Kasi 'di ba, iba't ibang area minsan iba-iba yung mga need. Kasi hindi naman pare-pareho lahat ng lupa. So, nakadepende doon. And the pomegranates are even grown in less fertile soil. But the recommended dose should be applied for better production and quality produce. So, kanina nabanggit ko sa aswete is, hindi din talaga siya kayang tumubo ng aswetes for less fertile soil. Same with pomegranate, ganun din sila, less fertile soil. Pero, for better production is, and quality produce is, naglalagay tayo ng mga recommended dose of fertilizer para dun sa pomegranate natin na itatanim. And then for irrigation, pomegranate is a drought-tolerant crop that can grow in water scarcity to some extent. But regular irrigation is needed to avoid fruit splitting. Ayan. So, yung pomegranate is, because nga sa India siya commonly, no, alam naman natin yung klima doon. Hindi talaga yung siya yung madalas ulan. So, talaga doon? Mainit. So, itong pomegranate is drought-tolerant crop siya. But, kaya kung sa katulad sa India, kaya dun mamuhay ng pomegranate because ito nga, growth tolerant siya. So, kahit walang water dun. Unlike sa ibang halaman, need water. And then for, regular irrigation is avoid. Ginagawa yung regular irrigation for ma-avoid natin ng fruit splitting. Irrigation's frequencies vary in different seasons. During winter, irrigation should be done on a gap of 10 to 12 days, whereas in summer, it should be done in intervals 4 to 5 days. So, kung winter naman is mas hindi madalas, 10 to 12 days. Pero pag sa summer is, ginagawa yung irrigation is 4 to 5 days. So, mas madalas siya. And for harvesting, pomegranate harvesting is done after the flower become ready as mature fruits. Flowers take 5 to 6 months to become mature in fruits. So, they should be harvested mature and recognized by their color for harvesting. So, makikita natin sa dulo ng prutas kasi ng pomegranate, nandun yung flower. So, makikita natin if ready na yung fruits through flower. So, after the flower become ready. So, doon natin makikita na yung fruit is mature na. And then, yung flowers take nagtitake siya ng 5 to 6 months. So, matagal din bago siya ma-mature yung fruits. Doon natin masasabi. So, 5 to 6 months. So, ganun siya katagal. They should be harvested mature. Ayan. And we can recognize it through their color or for harvesting. So, nakakatulong yun yung color. Sa yield naman, a proper healthy pomegranate tree produces approximately 12 to 15 kg of plant yield in the first year. Madami-dami. After 1 year, the yield per plant will increase to 15 to 20 kg per plant. Ganun yung sa yield ng pomegranate. And then, yun lamang po and thank you.